I want to thank my friend, Representative Biggs, for hosting tonight's special order along with my good friend Brian Babin as well, and talking about the devastating impact the crisis at our southern border is causing our country. And it's every state is a border state. Obviously, we've lost a loved one in Georgia. I got a text, interestingly enough, today from a small rural town in my district that basically they said it is a third world country here. And this is in rural America. And they said, she said, I don't mean to complain, but we can't even go to the grocery store. I'm sure it's been said here many times tonight, but over the past 4 years, the Biden-Harris administration, they have an open border policy. I mean, when those candidates, when they were running for president, raised their hand and said that we would give away free health care, every single one of them raised their hand. We should have known then what was going to happen, and I don't understand why the American people weren't alerted by that, because I've been on mission trips to these countries. I've tried to help these people in their home country, medical and buildings and other things. They have no health care. Since the Biden-Harris administration took office, and with Kamala Harris as border czar, there have been over 10 million illegal immigrant encounters and roughly 2 million known gotaways. And gotaways are here. They're here for a different reason, and it's not good. I can't tell you on the Energy and Commerce Committee how many hearings we've had dealing with fentanyl and a mom losing a child to fentanyl. It's the leading cause of death of men between ages 14 and 40 in our country. How can we continue to allow this? Worsening the already dire situation, this administration has failed to remove 99.7% of illegal immigrants released into the United States, making every community, every state a border state. Now, I've been to the border multiple times, and what I've witnessed is this. It's the most inhumane process I have ever witnessed. It's disgusting. Children pinned up like animals. I asked the Border Patrol, I said, where do these people get the money to pay the cartels? And I understand the cartels, Representative Biggs, are making $32 million a week down there. And I said, how do they pay for this? They said, they don't have the money. And I said, well, what guarantees payment when they get here? This is what we are allowing, and this administration is allowing in this. It's the most horrible thing I've ever heard. They are indentured servants in the beacon of freedom, endangered slaves to the cartels. And guess what? If those cartels don't get paid, they start killing off their family members. How disgusting. How can this administration be allowed to continue this barbaric policy? And they can put an end to it. I mean, I don't know why the vice president on the campaign trail hadn't said, I'm going to stop this tomorrow. They can do it, Andy. They can do it. I saw and witnessed them coming across in a boat. And I said, so why don't y'all stop the boat? And they said, well, you see those children? If we stop that boat, they will start throwing the children in the river. How can we allow this, America? It is, like I said, it's barbaric. These are war criminals. And we lost a National Guard soldier trying to save someone from drowning, and he drowned trying to save them in that river. Folks, I could be here a long time, but enough is enough. The House has taken action by passing the most comprehensive border security bill in the history of the United States Congress, H.R. 2. The Senate has not taken up that bill. We must secure this border. Call your senators. demand that they stop these horrible crimes we're seeing committed at this border. And let me tell you something else that nobody's talking about. We have the most generous legal immigration system in the world. Why don't we talk about improving that system? Bipartisan. We should be recruiting the best and the brightest into this country, the most skilled. 1 million people per year are legally allowed to apply for citizenship in this country and go through the process. We also have 1 million student visas. Folks, we need to fix this problem and stop this inhumane and really just barbaric activity that this administration is carrying on with right now. It's disastrous. And with that, sir, thank you for the time, and I'll yield back.
Thank you, Mr. Allen. Appreciate that.